A new week found the transformer still sitting on the dockside. And on the south finger, Lennox Fencing were preparing bases to install new barriers. By the time afternoon arrived, significant progress had been made. We can see here, too, that many of the bollards are being tidied up to be repainted. And we now have a completed bicycle rack. Sweeping around the Dolphin, it's quite noticeable that the floating platform has gone. It can be found ashore, along with the remains of caissons that have been taken out of the north side of the complex. Tuesday saw the predicted arrival of a crane to lift into place the recently arrived transformer and ancillary components. Work would follow to install and set up these new equipments. A run past the new railings on the south finger would reveal our welders, once again waterborne, working on the north finger. A dive team has returned to the site, and they will be able to undertake some initial in-water tasks without elaborate equipment. A little later, what appears to be a debrief with an electrician about a task ahead leads to consultations on the north finger. Quite likely unconnected activity involved a diver, a little later, using a cutting torch to remove old caissons from the water. On the south finger, work was being done to clean up the steel cap on the concrete wall. On Wednesday morning, it seemed initially that the dive team was preparing to depart. But as the afternoon drew on, it was clear that there was still work to be done. A moment was taken to cool off before the diver dressed for work ahead. Commercial diving is a demanding activity, requiring patient preparation and considerable care at every stage. Whilst the diver worked, the welders were busy installing the new bollards by the vacuum mooring on the north finger. Nothing ever defeats this team, but it's not unknown for some things to give them a fight. Thursday would show quite clearly that they won the battle. Elsewhere, electricians would be seen once again pulling cable. Attention was being paid once again to the new transformer, including the application of measurements for some unknown purpose. Conduit was seen to be installed on the hydraulic shack, and 6 large yellow bollards appeared on the dock. Friday would see the welders take to the water again, but in this case only to park the boat up, presumably for the weekend. On the inside of the south finger, the steel cap, prepared earlier in the week, was being painted. There would be more painting before long. A team from Lennox Fence was busy in the area of the boarding bridge, installing or completing new railings. The excellent results of their work can be seen here. In closing this week, let's have a look at the dock as it stands going into the civic holiday weekend. Thanks for watching, and I will not be here next week, but I'll catch up with you before long.